Friends, this is the second question and third class. So let us, you have read the question. If you have not read it, please go through the question. This is a very important question for your exam. And here in this question there is a hidden depreciation that you will have to also find out. Another point is, on sanction of the working capital loan, the bank retains certain margin on raw material, work in progress, finished goods and debtor. Hope you will go through the question very thoroughly and we shall find out how to solve the problem. Friends, in this question there is a opening stock of raw material as well as there is a closing stock of raw material. So if we find out raw material consumption, this is opening stock of raw material plus purchase minus closing stock of raw material. The opening stock of raw material was 1,40,000. So opening stock was 1,40,000. This is in the question. And purchase is 7,05,000. And closing stock as given in the problem 1,25,000. So you will find 7,20,000 is the raw material consumption. All of you know that is material consumption is opening plus purchase minus closing, and the raw material consumption is 7,20,000. Another one important is your expenditure. In this problem they have given you the cash expenditure. They have given you the cash expenditure monthly 25,000. So 25,000 per month is the cash expenditure. This is given in the question. And annual cash expenditure, 25,000 into 12, it will give you 3 lakhs. So annual cash expenditure is 3 lakh. Cash expenditure means it does not include the element of depreciation, because depreciation is a non-cash expenditure. So in this problem they have given you the sales. We have found out the raw material consumption, we know the cash expenditure, and also they have given you the cost of production. That means sales minus cost of production, the total cost will give you the profit. So we will prepare a profit and loss account to find out any missing information. And the missing information is depreciation being a non-cash expenditure. So let us prepare a profit and loss account to find out the missing information. Here sales is given 14,40,000 is the sales. 2 raw material consumption. It is 7,20,000. So raw material consumption 7,20,000. To expenses, labor, overhead, etc. All expenses 3 lakh they have given, and they have also given you in the question the cost of production 12 lakh. Friends, the sales is 14,40,000 and cost of production 12 lakh. These two figures are given in the question. So the profit, if we deduct sale minus cost of production, it will give you the profit 2,40,000, right? So if I take the profit here, profit 2,40,000, then both the sides should tally here. 14,40,000. 14,40,000. There is no need to take the opening stock and the closing stock here, because we have taken the consumption. Opening stock and closing stock have been already considered here. Therefore, we need not have to take the opening stock of raw material and closing stock of raw material, because we have taken the raw material consumption. Friends, this is not tallying. 7,20,000 plus 3 lakh, that is your 10,20,000, and this is 12,60,000. So 12,60,000 is your total. That means this is a cash expense. There is a non-cash expenditure is here, that is your depreciation. This depreciation is a non-cash expenditure which is hidden in the problem. They have not given you. And this is 1,80,000. So if you add 1,80,000 here, then you will see the 14,30,000 total is coming. Right? So in this way, we are on preparing your profit and loss account, we can find out what is the depreciation here. This is one point which is important in this problem. Then let us come to the current asset. We shall prepare the working capital statement. Statement of working capital. Statement of working capital, right? This is details, particulars. This is amount. Current asset. current asset, we will start with the raw material. Raw material stock. Raw material has been given as 2 months stock. For 2 months, the raw material is necessary as a stock, which is given in the question. And raw material consumption total year, for the year, raw material consumption is 7,20,000. And if we divide by 12 multiplied by 2, we shall find out this 7,20,000, the raw material consumption is for 1 year, and for 2 months it will be 1,20,000. This is raw material stock. Then we are coming to work in progress. The work in progress is for 15 days. Work in progress. This is work in progress stock, and this work in progress is given as 15 days. This is only 15 days. Right? So work in progress is 15 days. If we consider the 15 days, we know that in case of work in progress, we take the materials 100%. Materials will be 7,20,000 divided by 365. Friends, they have given you the 15 days stock. Since 15 days is there, therefore I have taken 365 days. If they would have given months, I would have taken 12 here. So for 15 days, the consumption will be 7,20,000 divided by 365 into 50. This is 29,589. 29,589. If we take the expenses, that is your overhead, labor, etc., everything put together, this is your expenses. We will not take the depreciation here. Expenses is 3 lakh, and this 3 lakh is for 365 days, and we will multiply by 15. We shall take the 50% here, because material we will take the 100%, and we have discussed many times in the first and second class. Expense we will take the 50% of the requirement. So this is 6164. So total comes to your 29,589 plus 6164. This is 35,753. 35,753 is your work in progress. So let us come to finished stock. Finished stock. This is your finished goods stock. In the finished goods, we know that is the cost of production is 12 lakh. cost of production is 12 lakh, but 12 lakh include the element of depreciation. So we will exclude the depreciation. Let us deduct the depreciation. After deducting depreciation, it comes to 12 lakh minus 1 lakh 80,000, because depreciation is a non-cash expenditure. Therefore, this particular amount has to be deducted from the cost of production. And they have given you the finished stock as 1 month, so 1 by 12. So 12 lakh minus 1 lakh 80,000 into 1 by 12, it comes to 85,000. So finished stock is 85,000. Right? Then we are coming to debtors. The debtors, we are taking debtors at cost, because for the bank finance the debtors are considered at cost, and cost means depreciation less. So here the sales is 1 lakh, sales is 1,40,000, profit has to be deducted 2,40,000. Again it comes to 12 lakh cost of production minus depreciation, that is also 1,80,000, and debtor is also 1 month, multiplied by 1 by 12, it again comes to 85,000. So if we make a total here, this is 3,25,753. This is your total current asset. Total current asset. Now, if we deduct, so this is total current asset. We have to deduct the current liabilities. Then current liabilities under current liability, sundry creditors. This is based on raw material. Sundry creditor. The credit period is only 15 days, and creditors are related with purchase, not with consumption. And the purchase is 7,05,000. It is 15 days. So 7,05,000 divided by 365 into 15, it comes to your 28,973. So this is your sundry creditor or creditor, trade creditor, right? Then advance from customer, this is also given, because if we are taking advance from customer, this is again a liability. So advance from customer is a liability. Advance from customer, this is given in the problem. This is 15,000, right? So advance from customer is 15,000. Total liabilities, total current liabilities is 43,973. 43,973 is the total current liability. Now, if we find out the net working capital, this is current asset minus current liabilities. So current asset is, we know the current asset, that is your 3,25,753. Current liability 43,973. $325,753 minus 43,973. 281,780. This is the net working capital. So friends, if they ask you the question to find out the net working capital, then you have to stop the problem here. But as in the question I have given you, for the bank finance, the bank want to deduct certain margin from this net working capital to find out the working capital requirement, right? So we have to deduct. If the question is to find out only the net working capital, then you have to stop the problem here. So we have to go further to deduct the margin. Net working capital minus that margin will be the bank finance for the firm, for the company. So let us find out. The net working capital is given as 2,81,780. This we have already determined. Then we will deduct the margin. This margin is given in the problem on raw material consumption. It is on raw material stock, it is 20%. So 20% on raw material stock is 1,20,000. Therefore, the margin is 24,000 on raw material, right? So on raw material it is 24,000. 1,20,000 is the raw material stock. On raw material stock, the margin is 20%. The bank will deduct. Then on work in progress, it is 30%. Work in progress, this is raw material margin. Work in progress, it is 30%. In the question they have given you, and the work in progress is 35,753. So it comes to 35,753 into 30%, 10,726. We should take 10,000 10,726. 10,726. This is your raw material work in progress. On finished goods, it is 20%. %25 on finished goods. Finished goods was 85,000 into 25%. It comes to 21,250. So finished goods is 21,250. Debtor is 10%. Debtor also 85,000, on which 10% is the margin, 8,500. So this is the total margin. So margin is 64,476. If we deduct 64,476 from a 2,81,780, then will come the working capital limit. This is your working capital limit, or we can say this is working capital finance, or we can say this is working capital finance. This will be 2,81,780 minus 64,476. It comes to 2,17,304. So 2,17,304 is the working capital limit to be sanctioned by the bank. So friends, this is a question, and I hope you will revise this question after going through the questions and answer very thoroughly. If you like the video, please subscribe and offer your comments. We shall continue with all the important problems on this particular chapter, that is working capital management. So looking forward your patience and comments. Thank you.